All right, hi everybody, my name is Andy. I am coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona, and we're gonna go through a 15-minute stretch break. So find yourself some floor, just enough room to kind of stretch your arms out and up. That'll be all we need. If you can stand near a wall or something flat, preferably both, that would be great. If not, I'll show you some variations of things that we will be using this for. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a nice deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going to reach all the way up to the ceiling, standing up nice and tall. Think about if you had a string coming straight from the crown of your head, going straight to the ceiling. Reaching those shoulders back as far as you're comfortable, but you don't need to push it too far. We're going to go through a lot of shoulder mobility, so we'll work on that. And when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and just come down halfway. You can have a slight bend in your knees. Rest your hands on your thighs. I want you looking at the floor right in front of you. And you're pressing your chest towards the floor while maintaining a flat back. The stretch feels really good in the low back, and it's also safe to do because we are supporting ourselves. But make sure you are thinking about using your core muscles, flexing your abs to help support your spine. And we're going to go ahead and just let it all collapse completely forward so that the crown of our head is pointed at the floor. We're looking at our kneecaps. If you can reach your calves, your ankles, your shoelaces, toes, the floor, wherever you can comfortably reach. You can also grasp your elbows. That almost acts as a weight to pull you down a little bit further. And you're trying to keep your legs as straight as you can, but they don't need to be locked out. And before we stand up, I want you to think about using your glutes. If you've ever done a deadlift, it's going to be the same kind of feeling. So you're going to squeeze your glutes, and we're going to slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. Nice and easy. When we get back to standing, our shoulders are up towards our ears. So let's push them back to the wall behind us and tuck our shoulder blades down into our back pockets. And we're back into a strong posture. We're going to go through this one more time, a little bit faster. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. Again, reaching up nice and tall, still standing up nice and straight. Try to press those shoulders back a little bit further this time. See if you can cover your ears with your arms. If that doesn't work for you, you can relax your arms. Or if you'd like to add a little bit of a back bend, you can support your low back. Let your head fall. And when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and bring it down halfway again. And we're looking at the floor right in front of us. Our hands are gently resting on our thighs, just above the knees. And maybe this time you can press your chest a little bit closer to the floor. Deepening that stretch in the low back. And you start to feel it in your hamstrings. And from there, we will go ahead and release. Let it all come down. Again, same thing as before. You can reach the back of your calves. You can actually pull yourself a little bit closer to your knees, your ankles, shoelaces, toes, floor. Maybe now you can reach a little bit further than last time. And again, too, if you want to add that weight, grasp your elbows and let that weight pull you down a little bit further. And one more time, nice deep breath in, squeeze those glutes, pulling up one vertebrae at a time. Those shoulders are up, push them back, lock them back down into your back pockets. All right, from here, we're gonna go into do some neck circles. We wanna loosen that up. So what I want you to do, again, standing up nice and tall, we're gonna tuck our chin down to our chest, and we're gonna scrape our chin across our collarbone. Bring it back, let the head fall all the way to the back. Scrape the other collarbone.
We're back to the center. Let's do that one more time, nice and slow and easy. Scraping each collarbone. When you get back to the middle, we're going to reverse directions. Scrape the collarbone, let the head all the way back. Scrape the other collarbone. One more time. Nice and easy all the way around. Perfect. From here, we're going to go do some Y's and T's. So I'm going to show you against the wall right here. If you are not able to stand up against the wall, I'll show you a modification. So we're just going to press our bottom, our shoulder blades, and the back of our head up against the wall, standing up nice and tall. And all we're going to do, place our thumbs against the wall, and we're going to bring it out into the shape of a Y. We're going to bring it back in, and we're going to go straight out to the side. That's the shape of a T. Trying to keep those thumbs on the wall. Trying to keep those shoulder blades on the wall. Trying to keep everything in line. If you don't have a wall, you can do this standing without that support. It's the same thing. Point those thumbs back behind you. Reach out, do your Y. Tuck it back in. Straight out. Let's do the T. Let's do this one more time. Beautiful. Now, if you're standing next to something flat, like I have this little shelf right here, or maybe it's your desk, anything that you can reach, we'll start there again. If you're not standing by something, I can show you modification on a wall. So what we're going to do is we're just going to place our hands directly on top. We're going to kind of walk our feet back, and we're going to push our rear straight back behind us. And then we're going to press our chest towards the floor. And I want you to try to press your chest far enough that you can get your head, your ears between your arms. Once you get into this position, I'm going to let you hold it while I show how to do this on the wall. You can also pedal your feet and get a little bit of a calf stretch. You have to make sure you're really pushing back with your rear end so that you really feel that stretch. If you don't have a shelf or a desk to use, what you can use is the wall. So I'm sorry, I do have to turn my back here. You can just place your hands flat up against the wall, same thing, and let your hands just come down. And you're going to push your hips back, same thing, stretching those lats. Take a nice deep breath in, go ahead, stand up. And we're going to go right into some hip circles now. These are the tightest areas that we have from sitting at our desk. So we're focusing neck, shoulders, hips. Those are the primary focuses of these stretch breaks if you're new to these. So if you are not good with balance, that's totally fine. Again, use something to support yourself, a wall, a shelf, the desk, whatever. I don't recommend a rolling chair. Those move. And when you're ready, we're going to stand just on one foot. It doesn't matter which side you start on. And you're going to bring your knee up, try to get it to 90 degrees. And we're going to kick our foot out and reach all the way back around to the back and lift it back up. Let's do that one more time. I want you to think about if there's a hurdle that you're trying to get over. Now let's go the other direction. So we're going to push our heel straight back behind us. Over the hurdle. Back to the middle one more time, going back. Over the hurdle, that should be really waking up that hip. Let's try the other side. Same thing. You may notice that one hip moves a little bit easier than the other. That's totally normal. And we're going to take this nice and slow. If you really feel that deep in those muscles inside your hip, you should be feeling this really deep back here. This is called your piriformis. And let's go back, other direction. Keep it up over the hurdle. Try to keep those toes pointed too. And keep the movement just in your hip. We're gonna go through these one more time, so the same set, starting with the neck circles. So again, stand up nice and tall, tucking that chin down. Scrape the collarbone all the way back. Scrape the other collarbone. We'll go right into the next one. Slow and steady. We always want to be careful with our neck. When you get back to the middle, let's reverse it. Last time. Back to the middle, perfect. Roll those shoulders out, relax. Let's go back into those Y's and T's again. If you can get up against a wall, you're really gonna feel it because it forces you. You have all these points of contact between your rear end, your back of your head, and now let's add the thumbs and let's just go right into it. A Y, keep your back against the wall. A T, if you cannot reach your thumbs to the wall, it's totally fine. Do the best you can. All the way out. If you don't have a wall, you can just do this standing. You're still gonna feel a lot better in your shoulders, improving that range of motion. Let's do this one more time. One last T. Beautiful, let's get those lats. Again, placing our hands flat up against a desk or a shelf. Pressing back with our hips. And pressing our chest towards the floor. Maybe you can reach a little bit further. Don't let your head drop. If you can't get your ears between your arms, that's totally okay. Don't force it by using your neck. Keep pushing those hips back. You can pedal your feet if you like. If you want to really deepen this stretch, you can take one arm off. Reach, you're going to need to bend this knee. Let the hips turn. Hold that as long as you feel comfortable. We'll get the other side. Press those hips back. You're not going to feel this as deeply if you're not pushing back, like you're trying to push a car door closed when your arms are full of grocery bags. When you're ready, go ahead and stand up out of that stretch. Let's get our hips one more time. Again, stand by something if you need help with balance. Bring that foot up and over the hurdle. All the way around, bring it back up. Perfect. Let's go backwards. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. I feel like when you come backwards, it's when you really feel that piriformis, that muscle deep in your hip. So let's switch legs. Out and over the hurdle. Back up. Let's go backwards. Beautiful. We have a few seconds left. I just want to hold a couple of static stretches. So let's first get our chest muscle. This muscle gets really tight from sitting. So again, shoulders come up towards the ears, back behind you, tuck them down into your back pockets. If you are able to grasp your hands, go ahead and do that. And we're just going to lift and hold. If you are unable to grasp your hands together, that's totally fine. You can put your arm up against the wall and just twist your body away. If you're doing it on the wall, make sure you get both sides. And we'll get our shoulders. We'll be done within 30 seconds if you need to go. Switch sides. And relax. Thank you very much for coming to this 15-minute stretch break with me. Again, my name is Andi. I am here in Phoenix, Arizona. If you would like this recording, it will be up on YouTube shortly, and we have all the previous weeks recorded in addition to all of our other classes. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, please let your local team know. You can just reply to the most recent email that they sent this past Monday. We're happy to accommodate, add in any stretches, any ideas you have. We'd love to hear from you. If that's all you needed for today, that's all we need. So again, every Wednesday, 12 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Arizona time. I'll be here for you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thank you.